Now the equation x by a plus y by b is equal to 1 is called is called intercept form of a straight line. Intercept form of a straight line. Here some notes here. A is called the A intercept and B is called the Y intercept of the line 2. These intercepts A and B may be positive as well as negative. Okay. For a line passing through the origin, for a line passing through the origin, for a line passing through the origin, the passing through the origin, here a is equal to 0 and b is equal to 0. Therefore x by 0 and y by 0 both becomes indeterminate. For this reason, the equation of a line passing through the origin cannot be expressed in the intercept form. Okay. A line parallel to the x-axis. A line parallel to the x-axis. This is x-axis. X. Parallel to the x-axis does not intersect x-axis at any finite distance, and hence we cannot get any finite x-intercept. That is A. Of such a line. For this reason, a line parallel to x-axis cannot be expressed in the intercept form. Similarly, we cannot get any finite y-intercept, that is b, of a line parallel to y-axis, and hence such a line cannot be expressed in the intercept form. Next we find the equation of a line when the length of the perpendicular drawn from the origin upon a line and angle that the perpendicular makes with the positive direction of x-axis be given. Okay. From the origin O, draw ON perpendicular to LM. If ON is equal to small p, if ON is equal to small p and angle NOX is equal to alpha, 0 less than alpha less than 2 pi, okay, 0 less than alpha less than 2 pi, then we are to find the equation of a line LM, straight line also. Let us assume that the line LM intersect x-axis at A, and the y-axis at B. Now from the right angled ONA triangle ONA by OAN, we get ON by OA is equal to cos alpha. This is base divided by hypotenuse. That implies P. ON means P. OA is equal to A is equal to cos alpha. That implies P by cos alpha is equal to A. Similarly, from triangle OBN, we get ON by OB is equal to sin alpha. Since NOA is equal to alpha, this angle must be pi by 2 minus alpha. The pi by 2 minus alpha, therefore angle OBN is equal to pi by 2 minus angle BON. BON means pi by 2 minus pi by 2 minus plus alpha, that is alpha. So this is alpha. So from triangle OBN is equal to ON divided by ON, this is perpendicular divided by hypotenuse, this is alpha, sin alpha. That implies ON means P by B. P by OB is equal to sin alpha. That implies OB is equal to P by sin alpha. Since the intercept of the line LM on x-axis and y-axis are OA and OB respectively, hence the required equation of the line LM is x by OA is equal to x by a plus y by ob is equal to 1. That implies x by OA means p by cos alpha, already discussed, plus y by p by sin alpha is equal to 1. That implies x cos alpha plus y sin alpha is equal to p, which is the required equation of a straight line in normal form. In equation here 1, the value of p is always positive and 0 less than alpha less than 360 degree. Okay. Now, next theorems. Every linear equation in x and y always represents a straight line on a plane. That is, the general equation of the first degree in x and y is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Let us, where a, b, c are constant, where a, b, c are constant. A, B, C are constants. Okay. Let us take any 3 point x1, y1, x2, y2 and x3, y3 on the locus represented by the equation 1. Equation, this is 1. Another. Equation 1. Therefore, ax1 plus ax1 plus by1 plus c is equal to 0. This is 2. ax2 plus by2 plus c is equal to 0. ax3 plus by3 plus c is equal to 0. Using the method of cross multiplication in 3 and 4, we get cross multiplication between 3 and 4, we get a by y2 minus y3 is equal to b by x3 minus x2 is equal to c by x2 y3 x2 y3 x3 y2, say k, where k not equal to 0, since one represents the equation, represents an equation, therefore a is equal to k into y2 minus y3, b is equal to k into x3 minus x2, and C is equal to k into x2 y3 minus x3 y2. Putting the values of A, B, C in equation 2. In equation 2, we get x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2 equal to 0, where k not equal to 0, which represent the condition of collinearity of the points x1 y1 x2 y2 and x3 y3. Hence it is evident that any 3 points taken on the locus of the equation 1 are collinear. Therefore the equation 1 represents the equation of a straight line. Hence every linear equation in x and y always represent a straight line on a plane. Okay,